أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم. Inshallah, we will start today Surah Al-Mulk. We finish, Alhamdulillah, the last juz. Okay, Surah Al-Mulk, there are 30 verses in it. Okay, so this figure is important because the Prophet ﷺ says in the Qur'an there is a surah which has 30 verses. And this hadith, there is a surah in the Quran which has 30 verses. خَاصَمَتْ عَنْ صَاحِبِهَا. On behalf of its reciter, it will fight, argue, حَتَّى أَدْخَلَتْهُ الْجَنَّةِ, until the surah admit him to Jannah. وَهِيَ تَبَارَكَ. So look, this وَهِيَ تَبَارَكَ is important because there is another surah also in the Quran which has 30 verses. And that is Surah As-Sajdah. Surah As-Sajdah also has 30 verses. But since the hadith say وَهِيَ تَبَارَكَ, so that is why we will take from this hadith Surah Al-Mulk. Okay? So there are 30 verses in it. And 2 paragraphs, 2 ruku'ah. And tartib mashafi is 67. And tartib nuzuli is 77. Okay, surah mean chapter of the Quran, Makkiyah revealed before Hijrah, Al-Mulk means the kingdom. Okay, so you see, all these parts of the Quran which are especially important, what they have? The majesty of Allah, the glory of Allah. Like what is in Ayatul Kursi? لا تأخذه له ما في, you see. And what is in Tabarak Alladhi? No story. All, you know, فرجع البصر هل ترى من فطور. Look at him, how he did this. قل أرأيتم, show me if we do this, who can do it for you? The greatness of Allah in Tabarak Alladhi and in Ayatul Kursi. In Surah Yasin also there is only reference to a story, but وَآيَةٌ لَهُمْ وَآيَةٌ لَهُمْ وَآيَةٌ لَهُمْ. Surah Yasin is also important because of that. Surah Fatiha also, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim. The last 2 verses of Al-Baqarah also. Okay, so this is how it is, that wherever Allah like His greatness, Al-Kibriya'u Ridai. Okay, Allah say greatness is my shawl, my cover, and whosoever want to take it from me, I will disgrace him. So this is how it is. The virtues, the fadail of this surah. Okay, the first hadith is عن أبي هريرة رضي الله عنه عن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم قال إن سورة من القرآن, there is a surah in the Quran, 30 آية, 30 verses. شفاعت لرجل. Okay, شفاعة شفاعة شفاعو شفاعت. This is Mazi. It interceded for a man. حتى until غفر له, it made him forgiven. This is also Mazi. And this was تبارك الذي بيده الملك. Now what is the Prophet referring to? So Shah Waliullah Rahimahullah say that the Prophet is describing the episode of an ummati, that the Prophet was shown by Mukashafa, by Kashaf. Okay? And this ummati can be the one that he died in front of the Prophet, or he might be in the future also. Because sometime with the Kashaf, the future thing can be shown to the Prophet too. Okay? So if you look at the translation, the people translate it which intercedes for a man until he is forgiven. So this might be a provision in the meaning too, but the exact meaning is that it interceded for a man until it made him forgiven. So it looked like the Prophet is referring to a particular person. Okay? And it has a hadithun hasan. Okay, now the same kind of subject matter, ثلاثون ayatan, but here it say shafa'at, and here it say khasamat an sahibiha. It was fighting on behalf of the person who recited until it took him to Jannah. This hadith is also hasan lighayrihi. Okay, hasan lighayrihi means that it supports the subject matter of the other hadith. Okay, this hadith is also, why I say sahih, because there are some dhaif hadith also in the virtues of Tabarakalladhi. And remember, dhaif hadith, is not a mawdu hadith. This is a very important point to understand. Okay, so like for example, a hadith is sahih, and in sahih there are the grades like hasan, and dhaif hadith mean that suppose there are 5 people who narrated it. So one person is weak. There is some blame on him that his memory. So what that mean? That it is, you're going to throw it in the garbage? No. Dhaif hadith, you can take it easily in fadha'ilul a'mal, in the virtues of the a'mal. Like for example, dhaif hadith say that there is a surah in the Qur'an, if you recite it, Allah will give you this. So take it, why not? Because dhaif hadith is not a lie. The people make a joke from the dhaif hadith. If you say, oh, this hadith is dhaif, so what do you mean? Dhaif, so what? I cannot say it. If you say mawdu hadith, this is fabricated hadith, which means I should not mention it. But if a hadith is dhaif, okay, so whenever we see the dhaif, so that is the problem nowadays. You know why the problem started? The problem started that for 1400 years, for how long? 1400 years, the muhaddithin used to do like this. Look, muhaddithin will put here sahih hadith, and in the same book they will put dhaif hadith. And the mawdu hadith also, the muhaddithun, they compiled to separate, like mawdu'at kabir, mawdu'at this, mawdu'at. So this will be the fabricated hadith, this will be the strong hadith, this will be the weak hadith. This was the tradition in 1400 years in this ummah. What Shaykh Albani rahimahullah did it, that he broke this tradition. What he did, he put the sahih hadith here and the weak hadith and the fabricated hadith here, which the whole Jamhur Ummah 99% don't agree with him. This is not a good service. Why? Because now whenever you say a hadith is dhaif, so he combined the two together, and now everybody, when you mention a hadith, and if it is dhaif, people just look at it. Whenever you read a hadith, and you suppose at the end it says dhaif, so you don't even want to read it, which is not true. There are so many things that we take it dhaif hadith. Like how many prophets are there? 124,000. What hadith is it? It is dhaif. There are so many things that there is no sahih hadith in the bab, and we go by dhaif hadith. Dhaif hadith is not a lie. Dhaif hadith might be true. But there's only one thuqam, only one defect in it. Okay? So that is 1 out of 5. Yeah. I'm just giving an example that there might be only. Okay? So this is how it is. Anyway, but even then, I just try to bring for you the sahih hadith only, because we don't have that many room. But if I find a dhaif hadith and if I have room, I will put it here. I don't shy. Okay? So that is this hadith. Jabir radiallahu anhu said, the Prophet sallallahu say, لا ينام, كان النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم لا ينام. The Prophet will not go to sleep حتى يقرأ, until he recite تبارك وألف لام ميم تنزيل السجدة. You know there are 2 surah sajda, right? One is Hamim as-sajda, one is Alif Lam Mim as-sajda. So the Prophet will recite these 2 surahs every night, okay? And now there is another one. عن عبد الله بن مسعود قال من قرأ تبارك الذي بيده الملك كل ليلة منعه الله بها من عذاب القبر. Allah will save him from the punishment of the grave. And we, in the time of the Prophet, used to call this surah Suratul Mani'a, which means stopper, prohibitor from the punishment of the grave. وإنها في كتاب الله سورة من قرأ بها في كل ليلة فقد أكثر وأطاب. The one who recited this every night, he will have abundant reward and he will be blessed. Okay? So this is also, which means every night it is confirmed. Okay? And from the punishment of the grave, it is also confirmed. And it is a blessed surah. Now, remember, when it say recite it every night, it doesn't mean that you have to recite it from the memory. Like you have to memorize it and say it. If you haven't memorized it, so just find a time after, and the night start after sunset. So you find a time for it after Maghrib Salat, before Isha Salat, immediately after Isha Salat, before going to the bed, and keep on reciting it from the Mashaf if you haven't memorized it. And if you keep on saying it every night, so what will happen? After 1 year, it will go in your memory anyway. And even if it never went, so that's fine. So you can just keep on reciting it from the Mashaf, okay? So this is that so many people, they don't recite because they think I have to memorize it. No, you just recite it in the book, okay? So this is some of the virtues of Suratul Mulk, right? Okay, wa akhir da'wana alhamdulillah rabbil alamin.